Hello, I'm Carol Vorderman. Welcome to Wednesday's Perfect 10. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in 10 minutes. Yes, it's my weekday quiz designed to tune up your mind, but also to educate, to entertain, and to irritate you. Just 10 minutes every day is the equivalent of a good gym session for your head. So make sure you subscribe, you follow, and you like to get the next episode as soon as it drops. And don't forget, if you've missed any episodes so far, or you're joining us for the first time this week, why not, just a suggestion, go back through our previous episodes and see if there's a perfect 10 score waiting for you there. First things first, yesterday I left you with this question. Which fiery chef is an anagram of dragon mayors or mayors? And the answer is Gordon Ramsay. No points for that. Just a bit of fun as ever. But now let's play for real. Can you get that perfect 10 score today? Let's find out. Here are your questions. Question 1 is your starter for a perfect 10. And I'm sure many of you have them, but what does the acronym GCSE stand for? It's a good job this isn't in the exam. We move on to question 2, our hearsay round. Which well-known phrase or saying is hidden in these sounds?
What can I do for you?
Well, Doctor, I'm feeling very poorly.
I can see you're definitely under meteorological conditions.
Hearsay, say what you hear. What is the phrase or famous saying? Say what you hear and you can't go far wrong. Answers, as always, after the final question. Question 3 is Carol lateral thinking. And a bit of maths is on the menu today. You have 4 black socks and 5 white socks in a drawer. If you need a matching pair of either black socks or white socks, what is the maximum number of socks you will have to remove to make sure that you get a matching pair? You can do this. I can hear your brains whirring away already. Question 4 is worth another point to those whose powers of recall are firing on all cylinders today, because it is our memory game.
Good news! It looks like the warm weather is here to stay for the time being, with highs of 26 degrees in the Midlands and the South, and around 23 degrees further north and into Scotland. The South will see some spots of rain on Thursday, but that will clear at around 3 p.m. Humidity will be high in the south at around 88%, making it an uncomfortable evening for most. A slight breeze coming in from the southeast should cool things down a little, but temperatures will still be in the late 20s across the weekend.
Well, I hope you were listening there, because here comes your question. How high will humidity be in the south on Saturday? As I always say, we at Perfect 10 are not weather experts. Please come to us for riddles, puzzles, and a daily dose of brain training, but don't come to us for an accurate weather forecast. We just make them up. We have no idea what's happening. Anyway, everything you need for a point was in this question, so think back and see if you can pull that answer to the front of your mind. Don't forget, by the way, to follow us on social media by searching for @Perfect10Carol, and head on over to our website, perfect10.uk, to find all the details of our newsletter. Okay, questions 5, 6 and 7 are all the 3 Fs, frivolous, familiar and fun. Here's question 5. Which cosmetics brand uses the tagline, the makeup of makeup artists? Moving on to question 6, and it's animals. Appaloosa, Falabella and Andalusian are all breeds of what animal? Tricky, but I think if you've heard at least one of these names before, you'll get yourself a point. Question 7 now. What type of sandwiches were Paddington Bear's favourite? Well, everyone's favourite Peruvian Paddington Bear there, but what kind of sandwich does he keep under his hat? Is that perfect 10 score in touching distance for you now? For question 8, 1 in, 1 out, you need to swap and spell. Which letter can you change in the word plate, Plate, to make someone very happy? Cogitate and ruminate on that one, but do remember you can hit pause and think about it for as long as you like. We'll be right here when you get back. Okay, ready for your next question. Question 9 is, I know this. With a little thinking time, you should get yourself a point here. Which unit is used to measure sound intensity? And today's brain workout is almost at an end. One last push. Here's question 10, our daily riddle. How much soil is there in a 3 metre by 2 metre by 2 metre hole to the nearest cubic centimetre? Remember, it's not a maths question, it's a riddle. And there you have it, 10 questions. All you need now is 10 answers. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's episode. And if you're looking for even more questions which will entertain, educate and irritate you, follow us on Facebook, Insta and TikTok by searching for @Perfect10Carol. I've got loads of exclusive content and bonus questions over on my socials. Those were your questions. Let's get you some answers. Here they come. Question 1. What does the acronym GCSE stand for? It actually stands for General Certificate of Secondary Education. Now, I know a lot of us took O-levels. Well, I did anyway. But does anyone know the year that GCSEs took over? I do. It was 1986. No bonus points, I'm afraid, but just a nice warm feeling if you got it right. Question 2 was hearsay. As ever, I asked, what well-known phrase or saying was hidden in these sounds?
What can I do for you?
Well, Doctor, I'm feeling very poorly.
I can see you're definitely under meteorological conditions.
Well, you have to say what you hear, and the phrase I was looking for was under the weather. They are so obvious, aren't they, when you know the answer? Question 3. You have 4 black socks, 5 white socks in a drawer. If you need a matching pair, either black or white, what's the maximum number of socks you'll have to remove to make sure you get a matching pair? And the answer is 3. The third sock has to match one of the socks you've already taken. For example, you could get a black sock first of all. Your second choice might then be a white sock. But then your choice 3 will either be black or white, and therefore it will make a matching pair with either choices 1 or 2. Question 4 was our Wednesday weather memory question, and I asked, how high will humidity be in the south on Saturday? Did you remember? The answer was 88%. According to us, we're not actually qualified weather experts. We just make these up for our memory rounds. Question 5, we're into the 3 Fs, frivolous, familiar and fun. Which cosmetics brand uses the tagline, the makeup of makeup artists? And the answer is Max Factor. Max Factor, real name Maximilian Faktorowicz, was born in Russian Poland in 1872 and he emigrated to America in 1914. He became known as a visionary makeup artist during the golden age of Hollywood and is considered the father of many modern makeup trends and techniques which are still used today. Question 6. Appaloosa, Falabella and Andalusian are all breeds of what animal? And they are all breeds of horse. Appaloosas are known for their spots. Falabella are one of the smallest breeds of horse in the world, and Andalusians, also known as pure Spanish horses, are generally used for show jumping. Now you know. Question 7. What type of sandwiches were Paddington Bear's favourite? And the answer is, all together now, marmalade sandwiches. And he always keeps one under his hat in case of emergencies. Question 8. Time for one in, one out. Which letter can you change in the word plate to make someone very happy? Well, if you change the letter P for a letter E, you get the word elate. E-L-A-T-E. Lovely. Question 9 was, I know this. Which unit is used to measure sound intensity? And the answer is the decibel. And finally, question 10. How much soil is there in a 3 metre by 2 metre by 2 metre hole to the nearest cubic centimetre? Well, of course, it's a daily riddle. The answer is there isn't any soil at all. It's a hole. So you've taken all of the soil out. Sorry, everybody. So, how did you do? Did you score a perfect 10? If so, let us know. Remember to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already and follow us on YouTube and across our social media channels so you don't miss out on any of our daily rounds or any of our daily bonus questions. Come and join the Perfect 10 family. There is always a seat at the table for you. But now I just have time for today's anagram. Here it is. Which actor who has played both a captain and a professor is an anagram of rat, trap, wickets? R-A-T, rat, T-R-A-P. Trap. Wickets. W-I-C-K-E-T-S. Find out tomorrow when I've got a whole new day of questions, riddles and puzzles. I am Cara Vorderman. That was my perfect 10 for you. I hope you have a perfect day.